Hey everybody, it's Victor, and we're here at the Chicago Comic-Con Wizard World 2012, and we're taking a break in the restaurant area here. We have a lot of other interviews coming up real soon here. You're going to be seeing Colin Ferguson, who we were able to get thanks to Jerry Milani here at the Wizard World show. So stay tuned for that interview and a whole lot more.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Larry Stoney, and I'm standing here, and he's sitting, but I'm standing here with Colin Ferguson, Sheriff Carter from Eureka. How are you today, Colin?
I'm pretty good. This is day 3 of the convention, so my voice is shot, but I'll do my best.
Well, hey, trust me, I understand that same thing. Now, let's ask a couple of questions here, and we know we have a little bit of time to do this, so we're going to try to do this as fast as possible. Why acting? What made you decide to break into acting?
I have no other skills that are useful in this world. That's basically what it is. No, I used to be up
and acting is useful?
Well, come on. The escapism alone. No, I used to be an assembly line worker. So I used to make light bulbs for GE.
And then don't they own Sci-Fi and NBC?
No, they've sold to Comcast.
Ah, okay.
So when I used to work for GE, and then they sold to Comcast and they fired us. So
man.
I know. I'd have done assembly line for Comcast if that was what was missing. No, but I did. I went to college, and basically when I got through college, I'd been putting myself through doing comedy, and it was something I wanted to try going into.
Well, you actually won a few awards for your comedy act while you were in college, didn't you?
Yeah, I did okay.
Well, it was not just okay. It was the Just for Laughs Comedy Festival.
Yeah, we won. I think we won it. We won the improv portion of it, I think 3 or 4 years over my 5-year, and then the other 2 years we came in second. So we did good. We were a tight group.
Now, do you think that the improv standing that you did kind of helped you with your acting chops and with your acting roles? Because I mean, Eureka, there's quite a bit of humor in there.
Yeah. You know. Yeah, but surprisingly not out of the gate. Out of the gate, because I was an improviser. When a script came, and this was back in the mid '90s when there wasn't as much improvising going down. You sort of like, well, there's a script, so you better not change your words. Someone bothered to type it, right? So out of respect to the typist, or writer, I think they're called.
Oh, yeah.
You don't change the words. And sort of as I got older, I realized that, well, I can actually put a lot more into it if I can change some stuff. And then when you do that for a little bit, all of a sudden you're expected to.
Okay. When you were younger, you grew up in Hong Kong, yeah. UK, Toronto, Connecticut, I believe, also.
Why yes, Connecticut as well.
Do you think that being immersed in all those cultures for even just a limited amount of time kind of helped shaping your perspective of the world, or?
Well, yeah. I mean, it because you're moving from culture to culture, even microculture to microculture, if you could call it, between sort of major North American places. You have to meet a whole new group of people. You have to find a new way to be. You have to, find out how they work and how this town works. So it keeps you, a little less rooted in a way, and sort of helped me a bit to sort of, be more social, I think.
Well, speaking of social...
That could be a lie. I don't know. I'm spitballing with that. Is that right?
Well, you know what? I'm willing to agree with it. I'm just if that's the way you want to believe it, we'll believe it. Now, if your fans want to get in touch with you, if they want to follow what's going on with coming up, and is there anything coming up that you want us to know about?
I'm in development right now, so there's a lot of stuff that sort of is supposed to happen, but these days...
you can't mention it at the moment.
Yeah, well, no, it's not that I can't mention it, but I wouldn't bother, because
it's not done.
Yeah, well, there's a movie I was supposed to shoot in June. Apparently, we're still going to shoot it.
Okay.
It's August, so... there's a lot of stuff like that these days, but Twitter is the best place.
Okay, where would they find you on Twitter?
At Colin Ferg. That's my Twitter handle. I let people know. And we do a lot of charity stuff, and I auction off a bunch of stuff. Not auction, but like sell. And if you donate even $1, you're in the raffle. So we try to do some fun stuff there.
Is there any particular charity that you support, or do you just kind of support the ones that anyone that comes along? I mean, is there a specific one?
Well, it's not anyone that comes along.
Because I've got a charity, because I need to get back home.
Yeah, exactly. No, I did. I was in Haiti building an orphanage with my buddy Misha. Misha Collins does a show called Supernatural.
All right.
And so I went down with him, and we messed around in tent cities and built water catchment systems for a while, which was fun. And then I'm skydiving next weekend to help stop human sex trafficking, as you do. You see the correlation.
must
I
have
need
not.
not mention it. So I do that, and just sort of random fun things, because you can do, charity can be pretty fun.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be dreary, and we're a big fan of give what you can. If you want to give a buck, give a buck. It helps. It doesn't have to be 20 or 50. That's really hard for people to do. So, give a buck and say, like, yeah, I'm a part of it. And that seems to be a good way to go.
I agree with that. Colin, thank you so much. We really appreciate your time. It means a lot to us. Big fans of the show and big fan of your work, and really looking forward to seeing what's coming next, and wish the best for you, sir.
Thanks. Thanks very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, Larry Stoney, Colin Ferguson. This has been Interview 2012 Wizard World Chicago Comic-Con. We'll see you next year.